Hello and welcome back. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dragonaut, and this is some more Project Zomboid. Now, I move the keyboard a little bit further away from my mouse so you don't hear all the clicking, but it is the dead of night. The dead of night. Those that have played the stellar game Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines might remember the Dead of Night, but go on the radio. But anyways, as I promised previously, tonight I'm feeling particularly relaxed. I mean, I am, but more so than just feeling relaxed. Tonight we are the Grim Frickin' Reap. Because I looted a store, and I'm not sure if I showed this or not, or if I did this off camera. I don't remember if I went into the store on camera. I looted it off camera, I'm pretty sure. I grabbed all of the scythes and a machete off camera, but I think I entered the store on camera at one point. Maybe I wasn't recording, though. It's been a few days since the last episode for me, and I'll be honest, I've forgotten quite a few things. Turn down the audio on my end a little bit more. Throwing knife. I'll grab one just to play with it. But right next to, well, I'll show you on the map. Right next to my base, basically the same street, just a little bit down the street from the gun store, there was a store with just hardware and tools, I guess. So I picked up some nails, a machete, and 2 or 3 garden scythes. So effectively, for the duration of this well, early morning, I suppose, I am, to all intents and purposes, the Grim Reaper. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It's not as good as a katana, this. It's a little bit slower. And a katana's pretty much a one-hit kill every time. This, occasionally 2. Sometimes 3. Mostly 2, though. Which, in my eyes, is more than acceptable, but you know. Your mileage may vary, of course. Alright. Goes it down. And then you too. Okay, so now I can show you. It was here. This is where the store was. Right there. And I know I walked past it like a billion times. I don't remember if I actually went in on camera or not. But I did go in last night, and there was a neat little surprise waiting for me. In the shape of all those tools. There was also, rather hilariously, a chainsaw. However, as you might expect, the problem with a chainsaw is that it's technically a weapon, not a melee weapon. It's a firearm, at least according to the game code. which means it has a range of 0 and it doesn't work. It really, really doesn't. I even tried it with, well, I haven't tried it on this character, but I remember trying it semi-recently on a different character, and it didn't work. And I was like, I'm assuming it's just broken for now, but what about infinite ammo on the chainsaw? Maybe it'll work, right? Nah. No, it doesn't. It's just not doing any damage. I think the range is the biggest problem with it, because it has 0 range technically, and your arms, like pushing the zombies away, have more range than the chainsaw currently, at least in this version. So my problem is I'm not doing any damage, and as soon as I get closer, I just push them with my hands, and that's, yeah, well, that's not exactly conducive to killing anything, is it? Especially not with a chainsaw. Hopefully it gets fixed eventually and we can have a chainsaw, but until it does, yeah, you know. Oh, Christ. Okay, so I can wear the Nomad mask underneath the gas mask. Good to know. Right. I expected a lot of them. I didn't expect it that soon. And that many. Ooh, alright, I gotta kill these. I'm sorry. That was very creepy, but... I guess they still have some remnants of humanity left, at least some of them. Whoa, okay, I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. Let's get out of here. I've also barricaded the windows, and I've built the doors. I mean, there's a wall, but I built a proper door here. As halfway through the reconstruction, I realized, yeah, I can build a door. I don't have to just wall everything off. So I did that, and yeah. Ultimately, though, my criticism of this place stands. There's just way too many corpses. There's way too many corpses to do anything here, and... oh. Too bad, so sad, I guess, right? So, I've been thinking I really need to get inside here to formulate a plan. Because my plan was to explore that building down there, but that's before the Screecher and the Horde showed up. Like this building and head sort of down here. I saw a car over here. That's kind of what I'm trying to get to and see if it's any good. Excuse me while I take a sip of, well, I think it's classified as an energy drink. It's just flavored water is what it is. 0 calories, 0 sugar, really nice thing. Anyways, a little bit of natural caffeine. Here's the base. Way too many zombies, way too big, talked about it a billion times. Here's the bridge. I kind of want to get through the bridge now. I don't have a sledgehammer yet, and I don't know where to find one. But I did upgrade the... well, first of all, I have a different pistol, but we'll talk about that in a minute. The to-do list. Find sledgehammer, that's top of the list. Find ammo, find a needle, repair the uniform with said needle, explore the port, find a new car, and find a permanent home base. HB is short for home base. That's the plan currently. Here's the thing. Down here, not a great place for a base. This was okay, that was okay, but it's just okay. Generally, the city's a bit busy. I would love to head out, or alternatively make my base over here somewhere. Which is what I'm thinking I should do. Of course, the problem is my carpentry, if you can believe it, is still not up to level 6. It's still at level 5. I'm near level 6, but I'm still at level 5. And so I'm a little bit stuck. But I have a plan for this. What else is happening with my voice? I'm sorry. I've been fine all day, I swear. Now I'm like... I feel like I'm losing my voice, and I'm like the sound of my voice is mutating a little bit. But whatever is happening, try and hold on, as they say. That's a good spear. Okay, here's the plan. We go back to the military base. See if there's maybe well, there's maybe more to loot there now, if they've sort of shuffled around a little bit. If they haven't, that's okay. I doubt they have, because it's mostly sealed off, so it's going to be a bit tough for them to shovel around, but that's fine. Maybe not the military base immediately. Maybe we head to the forests next to that portal, like a beach area, basically, with all of the trees. Beach area with the trees, yeah. Because I can chop some of the trees down and start building... I don't know, man. Boxes. Just copious amounts of boxes. Until I figure out how to make stairs somehow. And I can't promise you that it's not going to be just me stacking boxes on top of each other to make an improvised stairway, which... I don't know, sounds like a good plan to me. I don't know why I can't do it, but hey. Guess we'll find that out in the future. Anyways, there's so many of these bloody things. I mean, what do you expect from buildings like these? To be completely honest with you, I didn't really notice you right there. Holy moly. Alright, let's get out of here before they break the window and fall down. Just 3 of you lot. This is a little bit rarer. Mostly tend to stick in groups nowadays. Oh, look at that. They're coming from upstairs. Man, that is scary. That is genuinely scary. Also why I love this city so much. That verticality, man, is unbeaten. Absolutely unbeaten. Okay, not much I can do that way. Part of the problem is, even if I get a car, I still run into pretty much the exact same problem I've been having thus far. I would like to check this building out. I don't know if I went upstairs here. It'd be cool to clear this and... see what's upstairs. Well, and downstairs, not gonna lie. I'm curious about downstairs as well now. Okay. Upstairs we go. Completely empty. Like most apartments I've visited, well, I mean, not going to complain given the amount of weapons I have, melee and otherwise, so I really have no place to complain. But at the same time, I haven't really found much in these apartments. Stuff I found are mostly found elsewhere. Just saying. Not a complaint, just an observation that there's a lot more of these, like, residential areas, houses, apartments, stuff like that, but they're universally really empty. At least they have been for me in this run, and the stores have been really good. It's kind of a reversal of fortune for me. I mean, in most of my playthroughs, I have the opposite luck. I have amazing luck with apartments. I'll find stashes full of weapons and ammo and stuff. And the tool store will have, like, a screwdriver. And I'll be like, really? That's all that's left? Come on, man. But, yeah. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, if you're just going to assume the position for me to... then yeah, why not? Kind of looks a tiny bit emptier than usual, doesn't it? Because I think I've ran through here plenty of times that I've distracted most of the zombies away from sort of these buildings and these parking lots and such that now it's like, yeah. Okay, I want to go down there and then cut across to the beach. I really want to explore the other side of that bridge now. I wanted to try the army base. I mean, technically I did. And then I realized just how large it is. Now I can jump over. Just scan, and now we have a permanently safe way in. Without having to, you know, move the roadblocks aside. And I really think that this is probably the best argument for me using construction damage turned off. What do you think makes more sense? The vanilla solution, where I put a roadblock there and no zombies can ever get through, and I can get through by picking it up and moving it? Or do I level up for 6 levels, learn how to build a wall, gather all the materials, build the actual wall, and then jump over it when I'm, you know, when it's actually done? Because this is a lot more complicated, and there's no advantage to it. Well, the advantage is, I guess, convenience a little bit. I don't have to move the roadblock every single time. Just like a tiny bit of convenience. That's the advantage. I genuinely believe this is the better option. In all respects. Because the roadblock thing is just silly. I mean, of course, you can do neither if you want to, you know, tailor your survival experience differently. But for me, kind of the point of the game is to build a base around something. Don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, if you're never going to be safe anywhere, then what's the point, you know? I like having a sort of grander goal to work towards, if that makes any sense. Or I'm kind of, I don't know, sort of being... I'm taking risks, but I know there's a end goal, there's a reason why I'm taking those risks, and usually it's to secure my base and to make me self-sufficient and stuff, right? That's kind of the idea. But, yeah. Anyways, here's where I built some of the stuff. I left some of the crates behind, and yeah, it was just... I wasn't getting anywhere, right? But now I have more XP points, and I think I can do this with a couple of trees from up there. Anyways, I also have a new pistol, and I didn't want to use it up until now, but I just want to test it out. Okay, it's hilarious. I do indeed now have the big iron on my hip. Look at it. This is a sort of a contrast to everything I talked about in terms of firearms before. It's 6 rounds magazine, so it's like nothing. It's tiny. However, you do load the magazine, well, you do reload the cylinder really quickly. So there's an advantage to it. You don't have to deal with the magazine. You don't have to extract it, inject bullets into it, insert bullets into it, put it back into the rifle. No, you just put the bullets directly in the firearm itself. So it's a one-button process, right? The casings, they go in your inventory because you know we don't litter around here. I can put them in a bag. I can make munitions with them. Sorry, ammunition. I should be going to bed soon. So, anyways, gunpowder, primer, projectile for 45 caliber, and then a 45 LC casing. 45 LC, I think this is 454 Calsol or something like that. Elsewhere in the world. So yeah, take your pick. How you're gonna call it, but yeah, it's an incredibly powerful projectile. The revolver's huge. And it's sort of an antithesis to everything I was talking about, where I wanted a weapon with ammunition that's abundant, weapon that's quiet, etc., etc. I wanted all of that. I had the MP5, and then I used a lot of the ammo for it and realized that carrying it around doesn't make much sense. So, yeah, this is what I have right now. Anyways, I have a couple of materials that I left behind here, and I'm going to try and get these stairs up for the next episode. And hopefully we're going to explore the port by then. But for now, let me just reiterate again. So we've, functionally speaking, blocked this off. But it's a house. I don't need to show where it's blocked off and stuff. It's like it's there and then there and there. Never mind. Alright. If this island isn't too big, I might consider moving here. But I have a feeling there's going to be a load of walkers on the other side. As soon as we jump the fence. Who knows though, maybe not. And even if there is, at the very least, we won't have to deal with all too many for long, because their numbers are going to be very limited. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get to leveling my carpentry, and I'll see you all next time. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye.